What's up everybody, Kier Gomes here, and welcome back. Apologies for not uploading last Wednesday for Way Back Wednesday. I had and still have kind of a lot going on in my life right now. Of course, thank you to everybody that reached out to me, making sure I was okay. I'm totally fine, nothing to worry about. In today's episode, we are going to be reviewing the new Tannen's Magic Shop playing cards. This is a new deck, but it packs quite a lot of history, and the reason for that is because of who produced it. It is made by Tannen's Magic Shop. If you're new to Magic and you don't know much about Tannen's, we're gonna get into the history pretty much right now. But before we do that, please do drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's roll that intro and get you guys on your way.
Let's go.
Alright, so first a little bit of history. Tannen's Magic Shop is actually the oldest standing or longest standing magic shop in the USA. It's kind of a staple spot for magicians, especially on the East Coast. They not only have a magic shop like storefront, they also have their website, but they also have the Tannen's Magic Camp. They have the Tannen School of Magic in New York, lectures, alumni that support it. I mean, this place is, it's like as close as you could get to a real life Hogwarts. Think about it that way. Now, Tannen's Magic Camp and Tannen's School of Magic has pumped out some big names that if you're a magician, you probably already know. Well, like David Blaine is a registered alumni of Tannen's Magic Camp. Michael Carbonaro, one of my favorite magicians of all time. I even think Matt Franco is alumni from Tannen's. It's more than a magic shop, it's kind of a jumping off point for a lot of magicians in their career. This is a lot of years of magic put into a deck of cards. The question is, how is it represented? Let's find out. The tuck case is done in this matte, kind of burgundy cardstock that wraps all the way around from front to back. Embossed on the front, it says Tannen's Magic Shop in gold. Established in 1925, New York City. Both sides of the deck have playing cards embossed on it, as you can see, which I think looks really cool. The bottom has some ad copy about Tannen's. And there's nothing on the top or the back, but you do get a custom kind of stamp style seal. It's got the Tannen's logo, which is the bunnies, and it says Tannen's Magic Shop. Nothing on the inside of the tuck case, so let's take a look at the cards. Ooh. This is what your back design looks like. It's got this kind of Theory 11 feel to it. You get a, I'd say about medium-sized border. The back is done in maroon, and you can see, if I get close enough, it has these little black X's in it, just to add some texture. You also get a lot of gold, so you can see it's got this gold kind of geometric diamond shape. It almost looks like this deck display that I have back here. And you can see the Tannen's logo with the bunnies on the inside of both. And it does have this kind of indented or receded borderline here, which looks really cool if you're spreading the cards out. You can't really see it in a fan, but you can see it if you're doing like a table spread. To my knowledge, the cards are not marked, but they are a two-way back design. So if I hold it like this or I hold it like this, it doesn't make any difference. This is how the cards look in a fan. You do get a little bit of that receded border. You can kind of see this white outline, but other than that, it looks fairly standard. Not that that's a bad thing. I think it still looks pretty cool. Your Ace of Spades looks like this. It's a diamond shape, but it does make up kind of a large spade pip. It's done completely in black and gold, and as you can see on the inside, it has the New York City skyline in gold with a black background and some gold stars. And then on the inside of that, it says Purveyors of Fine Magic. Below that, it says Tannen's, established 1925, New York City. And you can see from the corner that the cards have custom pips and custom indices. We'll talk more about that in a minute. All right, now with this deck, you're only gonna get one Joker, and it is a top hat with a animated rabbit coming out of it holding a wand, and it says Joker in each corner. I really like this Joker, but you only do get one, so really cool though, really nice, I like it. You also get an ad card for the $25 Tannen's Magic Mystery Box. You can actually buy these online. I think you can also buy them in the store. And it's basically kind of a custom just for you beginner magic kit that you can purchase. So every mystery box is jam-packed with magic meant to astound and amaze. No two boxes are alike, each containing a unique collection of sensational secrets. Open the box to discover its wonders, or leave it closed and keep the mystery alive. The choice is yours. So you can actually buy one of these. It's $25, and you do get the custom kind of Tannen's Magic Box. Let me know if you guys are interested. Maybe what I can do is buy one and unbox it on this channel as a follow-up to this video. If you guys are interested in seeing something like that, please let me know in the comments. You also get 2 gaff cards. Ace of Hearts with a 3 of clubs. So you can see it's almost an entire 3 of clubs, but one of the index has an Ace of Hearts. On the inverse of that, you get an Ace of Hearts with one of the index being a 3 of clubs. It's all about being creative. There's some really standard effects you can do that are very simple. So again, maybe as a follow-up, I'll teach you guys how to do a trick with one of these. If that's something that you want to see, let me know. All right, so since it does have custom faces, let's talk about that. One of the things that I was nervous about when I bought this deck was if Tannen's made a deck of cards, is it gonna be too custom to use for Magic? And there's kind of this image surrounding it, but then there's also that side of me that thinks this is a Magic shop. It's a very famous Magic shop. If they're gonna make a deck of cards, it needs to be usable for Magic. And I'm proud to report it is, and here's why. So it does have custom pips. However, as you can see, they're not difficult to interpret at all. These spades are just a little bit fatter and have kind of a straight stem, and then the font is just a lot more modern than you would see on a typical United States Playing Card Company deck. But overall, it does look very, very good. My biggest concern was, what are the court cards gonna look like, because they need to be recognizable. And I was very excited when I saw that the court cards are completely bicycle standard except for the indices and the colorway. So you can see that the colorway is done in gold and maroon and black, which modernizes the whole thing, but they did keep the bicycle standard faces, which I think is very, very important. As well, they swapped out the bright red for maroon to match the deck, which I think looks great. And again, you can see really good job on the chords with that gold and maroon. Just really makes them look very modern, but still very familiar. What the clubs look like. I actually really like the club pips. I think they look really nice, very modern again. I like that aesthetic. And this is what your hearts look like. I do like those hearts too, kind of like upside down spades. They look good. All right, so that's pretty much it for how this deck looks. Let's switch angles and talk about how it handles. It is printed by the United States Playing Card Company, and it looks and feels like it's on crushed bicycle stock. So nowadays you're seeing a lot of crushed premium stock. This deck is extremely thin. These cards are very, very thin. They feel great, but again, tiny, just so tiny. They're super thin. The cards definitely spring very, very easily. So I haven't even shuffled these cards yet. As you can see, I opened them for the review. So right out of the box, it's very satisfying actually. They're super snappy as well. Here's that new dribble sound while they're still new. Ooh, I like that, that sounds good. All right, this is what the cards look like in a fan. Pretty sexy with the maroon, white, and then the gold that pops through. I don't know if you can pick up the gold on camera, but on my side, it looks awesome. If you fan it for the indices, this is what you get. It almost looks standard, but with a more modern font in the index, which I think looks cool. Let's see how they faro. Definitely faro best from top to bottom. Snappiness check. I don't know if you guys saw that. That's crazy. These cards are extremely snappy. They almost sound like they would be thick, but they're not. So that's good. That means that these cards will probably last a very long time. Definitely not a cardistry deck. However, it does look pretty interesting in movement. As you can see, there's kind of a lot of moving parts. When you do that, it looks pretty interesting. However, not the most aesthetically pleasing for cardistry, which is okay. Let's break these in a little bit. These cards feel amazing, guys. If I had to compare these to another deck that you might own, I would say Maybe the Hype Volume 2 deck, maybe the Volume 1 too, I'm not sure, but definitely feel like the Hype Volume 2 deck by Your Turn, or maybe like the Red Wheels by Art of Play, or the Wheels playing cards by DKNG, whatever you want to call them. They feel like that, so very thin, but they're also a little bit more snappy, so, and there you go. Well guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode and my review of the Tannen's Magic Shop playing cards by United States Playing Card Company. If you're interested in picking up this deck for yourself, it is available at tannens.com, or you can check out any of your favorite Magic retailers. I'm pretty sure everywhere has it. Also, let me know if you'd be interested in seeing a tutorial using the Gaff cards for this deck, or if you'd like to see me do an unboxing for the mystery box that you can buy. Before I get swamped in the comments too asking about the giveaway, I did mention in the giveaway video when I was going to be announcing the winner, so if you haven't watched the full video and you don't know, go back and watch it. As always guys, don't forget to like this video, it does help me out a lot, and I hope you'll consider subscribing for more awesome episodes just like this. All that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. I know I will. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Let's go.